Happy June, everyone. I'm so excited that it has finally turned June and it's warm outside and my garden is finally taking off. In May, I was a little discouraged, wasn't sure if my plants were going to look nice or not because we kept getting weird frost advisories, but here we are in June. Everything's looking lovely. I wanted to start off over here because I have some sad news here in my garden. Let me see if I can get over here and get a better picture. And that is my Rose of Sharon died over the winter. It had a crack in the bottom of the base, and I was really hoping that it was going to pull through, but it died. So now I have a spot here that I need to replace. I planted it here because there was a spot in my garden that it needed space, and there was a area that I didn't want to see every time I looked this way, and that Rose of Sharon was kind of covering up, and it looked beautiful. It was a pinkish blue flower, and so now I have to make a decision on what to put here. I'm just not sure, but still looking lovely. I decided to put my zebra grass in these pots this year, and I think I like the pots. I think I like it in the pots better than in the ground. It gives it some height over in this area, and it blocks a view that I don't really care to see when I'm underneath my patio. I spend a lot of time under my patio just enjoying the outdoors here and the views of my garden. You can see them best under my patio. Now look at this, guys. Do you remember my onions in May? Look, June. Look how beautiful they look. Some of them are really big, and I'm excited. I'm excited for a crop of onions. But anyone that's a vegetable gardener, you know, we get excited about veggies, don't we? We're excited. I recently put this elephant ear out here in this pot. It's a bulb that I save every year, and it's a huge one. This year, I mean, it's getting huge. Look at this. Look at this bulb. Or corm. I guess it could be called a corm. I'm probably saying it wrong. It's a corm. And so it's going to look lovely. I believe it's going to get big this year. And then I have it planted with hummingbird mint that the hummingbirds go crazy for. And I've already seen hummingbirds in the garden around the end of May. There was a couple, so I know they're around here. I don't have a hummingbird feeder. They normally just feed off my plants. And then here is a few other plants that I've planted here just to add something to this. Let me back up so we can check out the tomatoes. Because if you remember in May, I wasn't sure. Those tomato plants were looking sad and a little droopy. And now they're taking over here. They're taking over, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited how tall they've gotten. It was getting really warm here, and here in Iowa we're in a drought, and today we just happened to get some rain, so it's much needed. We need more. I would take a week of rain because it does the garden some good. I have some cucumbers started here, which, you know, it's a little slow, but the weather was a little wacky, so excited for cucumbers. The basil, same thing. A little slow, but it's going. It's going. I want to back up here. The wood is still on my patio. I'm pretty sure we're gonna return it. I don't think we're gonna be building a fence now, so I would be happy to see that go and not in the way. But I'm not gonna complain. So here we are. Oh, I wanted to show you, if I didn't show you last time, the trees that we purchased. This is our forever home, so we wanted added a few trees to our property just to make it look nice. When you decide that the home that you're going to be in is your forever home, you want it to look nice. You want to be outside looking at it, seeing how nice everything's looking. So we bought some trees. Not sure where we're going to put them. I know some of them are going to be on the property line, but it's just going to make things look really nice. Here's my daughter's pot that she plants up every year. This year, I think she was doing like a forest theme. What she thought would look nice in a forest, I guess. If you have any kids or grandkids, they might talk about forest core. That's her thing, forest core. It's a type of design, I guess. I don't know. Here's one of my green stalks. I guess I should have turned this one so you could see the cabbage on the side, but my other one you'll be able to see it. So my tiny Tim tomatoes. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Do you see them? Little tiny tomatoes. Hello there. I'm so excited. So excited for tomatoes. Of course, Bigfoot. And the portulacas here, they're closing up since it's been raining today. It's lots of rain, so they're not out, but they're normally beautiful. They're just gorgeous. This green stalk just looks gorgeous with the petunias, the purple petunias, and my son picked those out this year. He wanted purple petunias on top, so we did. And check out this other green stalk while we're in this area. Look at these onions that are growing in here. Really, really looking nice. If you have a small space, go get yourself a green stalk. They're wonderful for a multi-tier planter. Put all kinds of things in it. You don't have to put veggies in it, but I like to. This cabbage, once again, I'm gonna say it, the weather has been strange, and normally, the head on these cabbages are much bigger. But here we are. I'll take what I get, and I won't mind a bit. Let's see, we can see this cabbage. This one. I don't put any bug spray or pesticide on my veggies, so if something's eating it, then so be it. I don't know about this purple basil, you guys. Look at it. I mean, it's been struggling since I purchased it. A purple onion in there. I'm trying to go slow here so that Can you hear that buzzing noise? I purchased these animal repellent stakes from Amazon. Oh, and so every so often there's a buzz when you get close to it, or the wind. Here's all my lettuce, kale, and collard greens. The lettuce is about done. The heat's gotten to it. Look at this. You know when your lettuce is done, when it looks like this. Oh, I really need to take it out. I'm pretty sure it tastes really bitter right now. Bok choy starting to flower. You know, these two items are cool weather crops. Bok choy likes the cool weather. Lettuce likes the cool weather. But kale and collard greens, they don't mind. They don't mind the Iowa weather here. And they'll keep going until, you know, something eats it, some bugs get to it, or I get tired of harvesting and I pull it out, which I think I'm just going to pack my freezer this year with kale and collard greens. I love seeing the raindrops. Look at that. So pretty. These sunflowers here, can you see them? Let me see, let me move here. They're starting to bud. Look at that. There's always a chance when I grow sunflowers that something is going to eat them. Something. Whether it's the grasshopper or the deer. So we shall see. But there they are, looking lovely so far. Alliums are still going strong. These are the giant ones. I cannot think of the name of this variety of allium, but it's a shorter variety, and the heads on it just get huge. Look at this. Look at this. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I just love it so much. And the hibiscus on this side is starting to get pretty big. It will really get massive here soon and take over this space. I wanted to show you this area right here. Last year it was full of coneflowers. White swan coneflowers is what was originally in this bed when I started. And then I started adding a few pink coneflowers in here. And this year, with the wacky winter weather, I lost so many coneflowers. This is normally filled to the brim here. And you can see there's a lot missing, but I will probably be starting some seeds to put in here in the fall. Well, we can't forget, I need to show you the avocado tree before I go here. But the garden is looking so lovely, you guys, and I'm so excited. I love June. And everything is just looking so beautiful in my garden. And my heart's so happy. Look at this avocado tree. What am I going to do with it this winter? It's going to be so big trying to get it in the house. Oh, but it's so pretty. Look at the foliage. So pretty. And then here's the bird of paradise. Let's see if I can get it in. It's so big too. I don't think it's gonna make it through the door this year. Oh, it's so lovely. There we go. Let's look at the flowers in here. Is this begonias? I can't remember. I have the tag somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it's begonias, the tag says. They're on the struggle bus. This is the first year for me growing begonias. I don't know. When they're dying off, they don't look very pretty. I will say that. Look at this. You got the brown. And it doesn't look that nice. So. But everything else is looking lovely here. Swish back through here one more time so you can get a good picture, so you could see what everything's looking like. I hope everyone is having a wonderful summer. I hope your garden is looking lovely. If you have a gardening channel, will you leave me a comment? I would love to see what your garden looks like. Have a good day, guys. Until next time. Bye.